Hello! Honey Hachiman is back, and I'm sorry I'm late to anyone who is here to watch, which is me, myself, and the Judgment Giraffe. Anyways, we are here to do our second RPG weekend, which is going to be the GOAT, Chrono Trigger. I don't like the term GOAT, never used it before, but hey, that is streamer lingo, and I at least know what it means. So, let's make sure that things are working correctly. We're going over to the game now. Oh yeah, definitely working correctly. There it is. All right. Hey, we're good. We're good. We roll with it. All right, we're gonna go with that. And yeah, here we are at the very start. So, welcome to Chrono Trigger. Yeah, amongst being one of my favorite games, it is probably the first JRPG I played with while knowing what a JRPG is. And yeah, we're not going to let this play too much. I'm sure that there's enough of the world that hasn't played this game before, so I'm not going to talk about things out of turn or anything. But also, I've played this game a few times, let's say. And we are going to go for a new game, and we go for active. I'm normally somebody who leaves it default, but because we are Honey Hachiman today, we are going to be Honey. And the sound of the seagulls. And the admittedly, like, the only part of the game that I didn't feel like really it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good either, especially with your character sprites. It's just the overworld map. Everywhere else is gorgeous. But I mean, even for what it is, like, the map is still good. Honey. Honey. Good morning, honey. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. Ah, Lean's bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. All right. Fist pumping, ready to go. Close the window. And talk to Mom. Finally, by the way, that inventor friend of yours. Oh dear, I've forgotten her name. It's Luca. Hey, Luca. That's right, Luca. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now and be back before dinner. Yeah, one more thing before I go. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Receive 200G. Yeah, so I described it for the Pokemon Nuzlocke, and because that was the first RPG weekend, I wanted to do this last weekend. But generally speaking, we are going to play through the game. I'm still going to voice everything, but the goal is that I finish it before I have to go to bed on Sunday night. So we are on a time limit. Streams will probably be long as they don't get forcibly broken up. Welcome to the Millennial Fair. Have fun! I heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. So, we are at the fair, the Millennial Fair. This is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. And there are definitely a few different things to do, but first and foremost, we're going to meet. Alright, I will stand still. I will move even a little bit in your direction. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Alright, are you alright? Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. And we've got the necklace. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yes. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sure. You're a true gentleman. Oh, by the way, my name is we are going to keep the name. The bit that I get is that this comes from the age of no voice acting, and that we're getting from Japan, and maybe the names aren't pronounced like you might think. I end up hearing Marl a lot of the time for this, and I would bet money that if they left a sixth character for entering names, she would be Marley. So Fight Me World, her name is Marley. Marley, and your? Honey, what a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. Okay, looking all right. Then, wow, where's my cat? We go cat. We've got your cat. Cat's following me. Come on, come on. No, I always felt that this was a little awkward, but I guess that's how they did following. They at least made it work. You brought my cat. Thank you. You're so sweet, honey. And I think we'll try to do each of the activities at least once here. Oh, I also made the commitment in the description that I wouldn't skip any content, and I'm going to make that mean anything that is like side quests, like say optional dungeons and stuff. Like if you're going to beat the game, well, you're going to have the best stuff because you've done all the side stuff. All right, this song is weird. That is translated. They call me Gato, I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn silver points. I feel like 15 is what would throw off that thing there. I've heard people like try to do that before, and I think the 15 is what does it. They call me Gato, I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn silver points. You see, that works. Now let's go. Let's fight the super robot. He's got the punching glove out of his chest. But yeah, this game is it's not the first game that did active time, but it is the one that has the I'd say the strongest feel, where high speed means that you can seriously loop turns. So yeah, speed is king, baby. All right. We're gonna change my hand pose because I think that looks a little awkward for where we're standing. Here, let's do that instead. There we go. I lost, you won. Here's points. Now, wasn't that fun? All right. So we fought the robot. Oops. And I keep running back in. Then I will say this. I am not a button masher, but this is a button mashing thing. If I were cheesing this, I would definitely use turbo button. But I'll give it a honest shot. Yeah, not even close. Yeah, you have to do 8. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, honey? Yep, and then, yeah, the race is on. And, we will, hit the bell. Impressive. I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Just talking to some NPCs, the kingdom's been through a lot, like the war against Magus 400 years ago. Thank goodness things are so peaceful now. Is the race finished? Oh darn, it just started. Okay. Let's see. This is the renowned Tent of Horrors. Spend your 16 silver points here. Parental discretion advised. Seeing as we're playing a game in this size, hang on a second. I think I can make it bigger, actually. Yeah, that's wow. I definitely overthought that. There we go. Make it nice and big for everybody. There we go. So we can bet on the race here. Last round's winner, GI Jogger. Guess the winner? Sure. Let's see. Let's go with Cadillac the Cat. Also, while that's on, I'm going to try to move myself up further on the screen. This is the first 4x3 game we've done on here, so I do get to do some repositioning. And I did. Do you like what I did? I put in a little bit of time to make myself a Chrono outfit. That's great. I'll put your 20 points on your card. Hey, I won. I am surprised. Okay, we got beat up, so I am going to go heal up at the house. And I don't know if Marley will... Yeah, she will. My, how nice. I've only seen you with Luca, who's your pretty new friend. Hi, I'm Marley. Eh? Marley? I'm sure I've seen you before, dear. Now, where was that? Okay. Sleep. We are also going to save the game. Let's save over the test file there. And we will go to the Tent of Horrors, where we can spend our 30-some silver points. Welcome to Norstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. How many silver points would you like to pay? We can do the 40. Yeah. Oh, I don't. Okay. I thought I had 40. All right. I guess it's 15. All right, I have 36. Gotcha. Yep. Just counted up what I've done. All right. 10. I'm Vix. I'm Wedge. I'm Piet. I think you're Wedge. Yeah. That's seriously gonna make you cross your eyes up. But got it. It's a Poyoza doll. It'll spruce up your room. Okay, and I think there is one thing I want to do before progressing the story, so I will need some more silver points. And Gato here is like easily the most reliable way to get them quickly. But you know, we just go to the fair and get beat up by a robot. Sounds good. But they did say that Luca made him, so I guess that's cool. Get her level up. Get the points. I lost, you won. Here's points. Now, wasn't that fun? I believe that if you run before you get the chime, you could actually miss out on your silver points. So let's see so we had 36, spent 10, 26, and just picked up 15. So we should have enough. But we're going to do the same thing because we certainly can fail. We're going to save the game. And then we're going to go back to Norstein Beckler. But man, I always found this to be like a fun way to start the game. Like there's definitely some foreshadowing and stuff that you can find, but no, I think that it just has like a nice and happy atmosphere. Kind of sets the tone for the game to come. Welcome to Norstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. How many silver points would you like to pay? 40. Mimic, so L-R-Y-A. Okay. So left arm, right arm, Y is laugh, A is surprise. Okay. Let's hope I've got my buttons mapped right. Oops. Nope. So let's see, what is the quickest way to load? It's not here. Surely it's not to turn the game off. It might be to turn the game off. Okay. One moment. If that's the case, we will utilize save states instead. But, you know, don't need the judge there. Like, this is just faster than turning on and off the game. How many silver points would you like to pay? 40. And then we'll save state right here. Save game position. And we'll do that. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. All it took was, threatening to use save state, and we've got it. All right. The clone will be at Honey's house. Now, what do they mean by having a clone at Honey's house? I could do the other one, but it requires grinding more silver points, and it would give me a second paler cat at the house. But yeah, so we've got our Poyozo doll and clone. So we've got the doll, which just has, the sentimental music track from the game. And we've got a clone that does our poses. Cool, right? I just think that's like a goofy thing. But yeah, now we can go and do the other things we need to do to progress here. Buy something from Melchior the swordsmith. Sure. Yeah, I think we're good. I live on continents to the east. Come see me sometime. By the way, could you talk that young lady into selling her pendant? No. I think we may need to actually enter this area up here. Oh yeah, there's also an activity up here. Yeah. Catchy rhythm. Use X, Y, L, and R buttons to dance. Yeah, but, we'll call that dance, just doing different animations from the game. A prehistoric dance? How enchanting. After pressing the B button and dashing here and there, I'm pooped, but this dance has rejuvenated me. Okay. I hate fairs. Say, do you know the latest gossip? No. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I'd like to see how wild she really is. They're still setting up. Why don't you come back in a while? I heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like the others. They ought to be ready now. Make for the far side of the square. This is going to be fun. Come on, honey. Hold your horses. I want to get some candy. Yep, and we'll just sit here for an unusually long time. As I sip my coffee. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Step right up. Any of you who have the time and the courage, our superdimensional warp is let's try that again. I'm Taban. Step right up. Step right on up. Any of you who have the time and the courage. Our superdimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here. And you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. Luke's inventions never work, right? Check out that girl's glasses. She could probably see the backside of the moon with those. Honey! Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop on the left pod. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Oh wow, that was great. Everybody is super into it. I guess even her inventions have to work sometimes. Check out that girl's glasses. Okay. I think we're on repeat there. So, how was it? Want to try it again? Absolutely. It worked? I can't believe it. A thrilling display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. He had no faith in this. All systems on. And he was ready to let me, the friend of his daughter, run headlong into whatever could go wrong with this thing. Guess we get to talk to Marley. What a kick! I want to try it too. Huh? Hey honey, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on honey, I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away, I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, throw the switch. All right. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Okay, sparkle, 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 sparkle. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? And that just happened. Oh, she didn't reappear. Luca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. In front of all these witnesses? What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we going to do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we going to do now? Really, surely it couldn't be me, right? Honey! You're actually going to do it. What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't any other choice. Did I get to tell you that, like, 90s translations were a little strange? The logic here is just a little odd in how it's written. We don't have any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, honey, and brace yourself. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Like, I mean, this could have been left as an accident. You know, somebody got, like, vaporized by a machine. But instead, we are just gonna run headlong into this. Roger. More. Give me more power. Roger. There! We did it! I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, honey. Yep, looking forward to it. We are going through time. And we have blue imps, which I guess there's no way to talk about this game without talking about the designs. So as far as I know, all of the character and monster designs were done by the Akira Toriyama. You know, Mr. Dragon Ball himself. So we have Goku Red as a protagonist. And we just beat up some Cybermen. Honey learned Cyclone. Alright. But yeah, so it hasn't been explicitly stated, we just traveled through time. You know, same location, different time. Where there is no telepod. Got a tonic. And got a power glove. Although, since speed is king and we start with a speed accessory, yeah, we're not dropping that. Let's see. Truce in. Where am I? Are you stupid? This is the Kingdom of Guardia. We're battling Magus's army. You did know that, right? Yeah, of course, sure I did. Then, shut your pie hole. Millennial Fair? What? Are you crazy? What nonsense? What a relief. They finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. Everyone was worried. The king freaked when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. The Magus's army destroyed Zenin Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. Are you a stranger here too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you're by, I'll tell you a story. Sure. Cider, please. Everybody and their cider. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west and... Beg your pardon, what? They found her? Never mind. Okay, cathedral to the east. Did he say east? Yeah, I was sure there was something fishy about that cathedral. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to make a beeline to the castle. Actually, no, we are actually kind of low on health. Between being in the forest and fighting the super robot. That'll be 10G. So, to the eagle-eyed listener, the war with Magus's army was in the past, and now that is in the present. And they did say precisely how far apart they were, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just gonna leave that to if you paid attention, or if you already know. Let's see. So text, nice and put simply, skills, they're unique to each character. And that the way that they're used in this game makes it maybe one of the more iconic battle systems out there. Let's see. Get a power tab. Then I believe we Just cruise up here. And because Honey's strong, we're gonna go Power Tab, which is a static power boost. Halt, who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid never would have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Har har, now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lane. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Alright. So we have the Chancellor. We have the King. Sir, I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the Queen. But can you tell me what happened? Lean's acting rather odd. And she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We could talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters downstairs to the left. We're gonna follow the Chancellor. We're gonna snag any goodies we can. We've got free money. We have the Chancellor. What do you want? Get out of my face! Alright. So, this is the King's bedroom. Got some free armor. Like, I think you can get a little bit of an edge by buying some items, but I think for a lot of the game you can go completely without buying equipment. People say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The Chancellor's a decent man. Why, he goes to the cathedral every day. Interesting. Just between us, the Chancellor's been acting very strange lately. He's been sneaking out at night. Speaking of nutcases, I haven't seen the Queen's Guard, that frog thing, recently. Heard a spell turned him into a frog. Do you believe that? I think he's a spy. Are you gonna say that we have a suspicious Chancellor in a fantasy kingdom? You don't say. But, yeah, we're gonna go see the Queen, who just, happens to live on the complete other side of the castle, because that's how marriages work. The Queen awaits. The Queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. That's an odd thing to say. You saved our queen? You saved our queen? You don't look that tough. Well, believe it, apparently I did. Got one ether. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come nearer, sir. Fooled you, didn't I, honey? It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, honey. Something's wrong. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, honey. I'm scared. Please, honey, help me. And she's gone. Yeah. So, guys, the queen's dead. Has she dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Of course not. Are you sure? You want me to have an affair with the queen? Honey! You're okay. Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Appropriate reaction. Shock. Marley, that is, Princess Nadia is a descendant of Queen Lean. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. And we get an imp taking her away. Marley looks so much like Lean that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real queen is killed... let's see, if they never dance, they never kiss, and then if they never kiss, they'll never fall in love, and if they never fall in love, then I'm history, right? Back to the Future. Marley will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we could save Lean, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Yep, so I believe we're going to the Suspicious Cathedral. And actually do want to get a couple fights in here. Like, going back in retrospect, like, and you compare this to its contemporaries, that being, like, Final Fantasies 5 and 6, like, from the same company. This one differed by, like, having all of the combat encounters either be, like, events on the field, or things that you could see or run into. And that was unique for the time. That's definitely an inspiration that's carried forward to a lot of games for the better. Like there are still enough games that do full random encounters. That is to say, you walk and taking steps, you'll eventually run into a fight regardless of where you're at or what you see. That and that those fights will take place on a separate screen, whereas here it transitions seamlessly between combat and exploration. Oops. Yeah, but I just wanted to get enough experience for Luca to get a skill. And then you get to demonstrate the real power of the battle system, which is the dual techs. Honey's level up, Luca learns Flame Toss, learns Dual Tech Fire Whirl. Okay, that's what we wanted. We're gonna hit the N. And then we're going to go to the highly suspicious cathedral. Which I think that these guys have some very hammy voice lines. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delightful looking humans. Uh-huh. You talk like you want to eat us. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Uh-huh, you've got a shiny. What did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest. And we've got Nagas. Naga-ettes. Yeah, so, if both characters' turns are ready, and they have dual tech, you can use it. And the Naga-ettes just happen to be, pretty strong versus physical, but pretty frail to fire. Oh, and for what we're doing, I should turn up the battle speed. I will do that. Phew, that was close. Ah! Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou art here to save the queen. The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Honey, it's a talking frog. I hate frogs. My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen. Wait! You don't seem like a bad, person-frog thing. I mean... Honey, what should we do? Go with the frog. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? It's Frog! Yeah. It's Frog! Frog will do. He's got his big, beefy arm. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. And he is like the only guy in these like Middle Ages who intentionally talks like it. Oh yeah, make good on doing our settings. Let's see, settings, yeah. And then that is battle message speed, we'll keep that normal. Battle gauge speed is what we want to up. And I believe lower is, yeah, it says fast right there. We won't go maximum, but we'll see how we do at 2. And I think that'll be it settings-wise. So we'll fight some gargoyles. Diablos. So even though it is active time, it does stop when characters are animating. Okay, honey levels up. We've got snakes. Which we're gonna do the same thing with the snakes because they are chunky, HP wise. Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught looked rather plump and juicy. Yakra's so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift. Run, 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 run. Okay. Are you here to save the Queen? Oh, what a relief. Let's grab these boxes because this is suspicious. Got 1 ether. How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakrib will be just as pleased. Why not rest in here until he's available? There was no need for you to come rescue me. The Master Yakra is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now why don't you make yourselves at home too? Oh, dearest Magus, your flashing eyes like stars, and flowing hair like waves across the sea. No sad sunny day, nor any frightful bright place can get us down. As long as you're near, there's nothing to fear. Magus, oh Magus, our hero, Magus. But she does look like a cool guy, that statue there. Got a speed belt and a defender. So, real talk, Luca's kind of slow. Speed stat of 6 versus 11 and 13. So, yeah, she needs that +2 speed. Bring her closer to the other 2. Come join us in singing your funeral dirge. Yeah! So be it. Yeah, I think that my improvised singing probably has a lot to be desired, but, you know, practice makes perfect. Not to say that I feel like my singing will get perfect, just that it'll get better. Maybe less painful. I mean, might do, you know, slightly better with a score or anything to gauge the pace of what you're reading versus what you're hearing. Okay, that is repeat. Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. Hee hee. And of course you were snakes. Yeah, I'm fairly confident that I can succeed at this RPG weekend. It's longer than Pokemon, at least as far as like average times to beat. But it's a game that I know fairly well, so the clear time is probably going to be faster than average. Probably. Not going to guarantee that, but probably. See. But yeah, just like, you know, wouldn't even conceive of it in other games that you could just like run past these guys. Let's see, Maiden Suit, Tonic, and Ether. We can equip the Maiden Suit. Found the secret Nagaet bromide. Hey everyone, humans! They're after the bromide! Get them! Real talk, even after all these years, I have no idea what a bromide is, and my curiosity has never been big enough to make me go figure it out. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Somehow the guy on the right got out of that range. It was there for a second. Honey's level up, Frog learns Slurp Cut, Dual Tech X Strike. You know, like, X Strike is just, like, great. I think, like, it's one of the more anime things that you could do, and we will get to demonstrate X Strike when we get to the boss of this place. But, like, real talk, like, I was playing a tabletop game, and had another friend or a party member there who was way into JRPGs, and like we finally got the opportunity. We're just like X Strike, X Strike, X Strike, X Strike. You know, just like as the coup de grace for finishing something. You're humans. They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. Well, we set you guys free. We did pick up a tab, power tab. Once again, get on the boy. All right. Yeah, we'll go fight these guys. Like, this dungeon isn't very long, which is nice. Makes it for a good introductory dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, I think that between finishing tonight and starting tomorrow, I'll take a look at what the estimates on how long to beat this game should be, because if we're counting up the hours, starting at 5-ish today and ending at 9-ish, that's 4 hours, and then conceivably could go all day tomorrow. Could. Depends on how I feel. For now I'm doing like all standing. The last time I did this, it was with Pokemon, and I spent most of the day on the couch and kind of felt rotten afterwards. So I'm gonna try to spend much of the time on my feet, at least like swaying or moving around a bit. I do feel better at least just having some motion, and not just completely fusing with the couch. That's a save point. Oh, and by the way, yeah, the queen is gone. They do some fun things with the save game titles. I believe we want to start on this side. Yeah. And Chrono's out of, or Honey's out of MP. That's all right. We can deal with that. Just means no more spinning. So, like, you know, unlike Final Fantasy, you do have to use your skills, or rather, like, it would be very hard to go through this game without using your skills. I imagine that there's probably some video out there, something like, can you beat Chrono Trigger using no techs? I imagine it's possible, just difficult and/or grindy. But like, yeah, your basic attacks get really strong in this game, but it's not like Final Fantasy where you're doing like, where you're like hitting the damage cap and stuff with your regular attacks. We'll skip you. Let's see, no entry to your no door. Okay, got a heal. Got a tonic. Hit this and we get more bats. Like at least for the early game, I think you can get by skipping a good amount of encounters, just because like there is a hard stop to your. Well, I'll explain that. At the end of battle, you get HP and TP, or tech points, and that tech points are like your experience for gaining new skills. Now, up until a certain point of the skill, or up until a certain point in the game, your no, stop it! I said you can't. Huh? I'll say this: you know what you're doing. You will hit a spot where until you hit a certain story beat, you will not be gaining any XP towards skills. So you could skip a fair amount of the smaller encounters and still be good. We actually want to use the shelter. How are we looking? Shelter. I think we just get the one here. With that said, I think there's a save point before the boss room. Yeah, we'll save it for that. Give Luca a heal. That is attacking the line. So I will say, like, going into this, that actually no, that would be forecasting too much. We'll not do that. Yeah, skip that thought. Instead, we're gonna play the piano again in a second here. I mean, what are your iconic piano songs? Is it the Entertainer? Iron Sword. Oh, we got a upgraded weapon for Chrono too. I'll still call him Chrono probably, but I'm Honey. And with that, there might be a door where there wasn't a door. Slide. Skip him. Skip them. Skip them. We're gonna shelter, and we are going to fight the boss. The queen is still gone. Prepare yourself, Queenling. You, how did you get in here? Frog! Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Be careful. Yahaha! It's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Stupid frog. It's time you jumped off this mortal coil. Classic villain speak. True form, change! And of course, like, just think of, like, the Captain Ginyu. Just like, change! Reverts to Yatra. X-Strike! But yeah, it's just like, you know, two sword attacks going past each other. Preferably with the enemy, like, sliced in half. And so with active wait time, even though Frog doesn't have his turn yet, I can wait until he does while I'm in the menu here. Okay. That's a big hit. Luca does the mage thing. Alright. And are we going to be able to get through this without using any items? We might be able to. Push our luck. He's too close. Can't counterattack. Oh, what? Really? Okay. We'll use the tonic. So the first time I played this game, I don't know how I didn't see or understand the item command, but you know, cut me some slack. I never played an RPG really up until this point, but I rammed my head against this fight several times, and you know, didn't realize that I could heal mid-battle. So not only did I not use tonics, I didn't use Frog's Slurp. Call me a dumb kid, but yeah, I didn't realize. You came to rescue me. Thank you, Frog. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. Not yet. We've got boxes. I thank thee, honey, and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. There's the Chancellor. Real Chancellor. Phew, thank you. That monster stuffed me in there. Oh, Your Highness, as you can see, I am undamaged. Got one mid-ether. Let's return to the castle. Yep. Queen, lead the way. You had me worried, Lean. That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the Queen? We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. I failed to protect Queen Lean. I have disgraced thee. Frog! Uh-huh. That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the Queen? We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. Thank you, honey. But who was that girl we found in the canyon? Your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me? I think we got a good idea. By the way, where is the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Say that to her face, why don't you? Honey, where did Princess Nadia disappear? She may still be there. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Honey! It was awful. I can't recall it all. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risked your life to help me too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, honey. I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. I really enjoy being with you at the fair. But if you had known my identity... Honey, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? Wrong. Oh, honey, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, honey. Yeah, let's go. But not before introducing you to your ancestors. You're the real Queen Lean, huh? You really could be my twin. Well, you two better get along, or I'll be in big trouble. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Excuse me? Never mind. I guess it's time to go. Right. You seem like one of the family now. Thank goodness you're safe. You may resemble Lean, but you sure don't act like her. Anyway, you've really helped me. Let me know how I can repay you. Wow, you could be Lean's twin. The king and the queen make such a great couple. So she wasn't lean after all. Yep, let's go. 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Eek. Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Honey, you have potential to be a good swordsman. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Okay, and away we go. And, yeah, with that, you can go through the forest without encountering anything at all. We don't need that. Alright. So we go back to the canyon. And this guy wasn't here on the way down. He's definitely here on the way back. I could have healed up for free at the castle, but we like to live dangerously, right? Plus, I forgot. So instead, we'll hit up the next free place, which is my house. But yeah, he's just looping turn. Well, he counterattacks too. So yeah, that would do it. But I was like, man, he's looping turns on me. How do we get home? Your Highness or Princess, we... Please call me Marley. Well then, Marley, observe. Wow! Luca, you're amazing! Ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean... Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's kind of a portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Alright, coming, honey? Let's go. Going home. Phew, we're back. Honey, Luca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marley. Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months. And I have some new friends, too. Honey, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Luca. Will you escort me home, honey? Yeah, let's go to the free inn. AKA my house. Go up, get the rest for free. And also, when I had tested this game a little bit, there's one thing that, you know, Marley, it's kind of weird that that's the most fun you've had in a long time. You got lost in a mountain. You got to pretend to be the queen, which that's pretty fun. But you also died. Like, seriously died. And then from your perspective, you came back, you met your ancestors, and then you came here. I feel like that's kind of, I think the part where you died is a pretty big deal. Fun. Right. Okay. We're gonna go see Luca at home. Two-legged walking humanoid robots are virtually impossible to create. Oh, honey, hurry up and escort the princess to the castle. So, like, I don't know my Dragon Ball characters too well, but Luca is definitely Bulma. We've of course got Goku as Chrono. I'm not really quite sure who. Well, let's see. I read the Dragon Ball manga, and I think that Marley might look a little bit like Lunch. But other than that, I'm not really sure who else she resembles in Dragon Ball. And then, I mean, Frog is a frog. Princess Nadia! Are you all right? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel, you're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia? No, honeys. Admit it. You confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorist! Stop it! There's so many of them, and like, I find it kind of funny after coming from the Middle Ages that these guys look more like, I guess kind of like, Secret Service men, a bit. Stop this at once! What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots! Detain him! Honey! And they put us on trial. I'm the Chancellor, the prosecutor. I'm the lawyer Pierre. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Honey, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin. Honey, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Honey is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap the Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Honey if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? I demonstrated by standing still that she could not run into me, but as soon as I moved, she got knocked down. I did. Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. They've got their video footage going here. The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Objection. This can't have any relevance whatsoever to the case. I lost his Frenchness for a second there. Care to respond, Chancellor? Honey's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Whew. Looks like they're buying it. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? Honey, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No. Are you sure? You really weren't tempted? Not at all. That's enough. I have no more questions. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. Not guilty. I think I might have got a unanimous vote on this time. Guilty. What did I do wrong? You, tell me one thing I did wrong. Not guilty. I'm fairly certain you can get a unanimous vote. Not guilty. Not guilty. I rescued the cat. I dodged all of the bad things. Not guilty. I didn't lie under oath at any point. So where was my error? Not guilty. Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away. And off we go. Now just a darn minute. Princess. That's enough, my dear. But father... All I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. Honey! And now we're going to jail. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Execution? Strange, but I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. Understood, sir. You're gonna fabricate an execution. This is bullshit. Guards! Take the prisoner away. So this is another thing that I didn't. I'll let them talk first. Some sympathizers brought that stuff for you, you lousy felon. Got one ether. HP and MP recovered. And we're going to save our game. The trial. So, the way that I did, and pretty much everybody that I've ever seen play this game does, you keep messing with the bars here, and the guard will eventually want to teach you a lesson. But I think that the more fun thing to do that I didn't know until like way after I originally played this is you can wait for your execution. But I've seen a few different people play this game, and I've never seen anybody do this. Of course, like most people have played it blind, so they're probably pressing against the edges and, of course, finding out that you can make noise with the bars. And not intentionally getting to the day of execution. We're here to take you to your place of execution. But not only do you get an extra scene out of it, you get an extra cool bonus, too. Yeah, that noise, the squeaking of the bars. We've sharpened up the guillotine. Any last words? This is bullshit. I'm innocent. Honey, I've come to save you. Who the heck are you? Get out of my way. Take 5, you mugs. So, what do you think of my Zonker 38? Pretty cool, huh? Let's blow this joint. So, not only do we start in a different part of the prison, but we get Luca as a party member for this otherwise solo dungeon. He passed out. Alright. Got a bronze mail, which I'm already wearing. Mid-tonic. Help me! Save him? Yes. You're a lifesaver. I'm Fritz. My dad runs a store in Truce Village. Stop by if you're in the area. Can do. That'll pay off later. Received a mid-tonic. But, like, Luca is a real bro. She busted into prison to break you out. And so, like, the enemies here, they're tuned to where you're going to be hitting, like, one above or one below their, like, max HP is kind of like your range of attack. Luca just guarantees the kill. But we're still going to backtrack through the dungeon to, you know, pick up all the loot. The prisoner's escaping. Yeah, which I'll point it out, but there's like later in the dungeon where Luca would otherwise join you. So yeah, you can skip these guys by squeezing between them. That's my jail cell, which also has the infinite cider. Alright. And if you stealth a guy, you don't even have to fight him, and you get a mid-tonic out of it. Or you should get a mid-tonic out of it. Okay, maybe not. I thought it was guaranteed if you got the drop on him. But yeah, we've got a treasure room, mid-tonic, ether, and ether. Very good. And then we get this guy. So you're the escaped con. The Omnicron does, in fact, look threatening. But we are just going to mash through him as best we can. Because I have never seen him land a hit. They don't pay me enough for this. Whoop, 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 whoop. But yeah, we'll skip you. Let's see. There's nothing in that one, and I don't think there's anything here either. Okay, so we'll continue the breakout now that we've finished backtracking. Got the drop on him. And mid-tonic. Yeah, I think that if I'm not mistaken, the music for this dungeon changes entirely as well. That you get this like breakout tune, whereas like you otherwise just get like the like grimy dripping sounds and stuff. And instead you get this like more intense like escape track. Nothing in there. Oop, didn't squeeze through. But, yeah, these guys just wait for them to show their face. Smack them. Because otherwise, they just have, like, ridiculously high defense and counterattack. Hypno Wave, which is a move for Luca that, as far as I know, doesn't do anything at all. It allegedly can put enemies to sleep, which I don't know, I've never played around extensively with it, but I feel like there are a lot of things that Luca could be doing that are more useful than trying to put the enemy to sleep. Found 1500 G. Got one load sword. Then we just climb up the wall, back where we came from. But yeah, just like in this game, like there are only a couple of like status only moves, and neither of them seem reliable. Because there's that, and then there's Marley's Provoke, which is to confuse an enemy. Which confusion is already a dubious thing with AI opponents. Yep. Let's see. So yeah, this is usually where Luca will like this guy will run up the stairs and go like he's escaping, and Luca will mess him up and knock him right down to where he is now, and then say something like, "Huh, I guess you didn't need saving." What's our... we're in pristine condition, actually. Okay. So we'll just save. He passed out. Received a mid-tonic. Amazing! You found 5 of them. A top-secret document has been left behind the floor. Care to read it? I think I can look through the top-secret document. To the prison supervisor. Dragon Tank Owner's Manual. The tank head repairs body damage. It contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. Unless the head can be defeated, the tank is unbeatable. Guardian R&D. Okay, so very brief foreshadowing that what's that rumbling sound? That steaming sound? What was that? It's the Dragon Tank! Forward, Dragon Tank, crush those rebels. The manual said no fire, and that the head repairs damage. So it is a DPS race to get the head. And that Chrono's Cyclone just does more damage than his normal attack. Reliably. I think a crit hits harder, but this will hit harder more often. Oops, wrong target. Get smushed. Yeah, I'll prefer the head trying to breathe fire than try to heal. But yeah, in this fight, Luca is definitely better positioned as the healer, the person using items at least. Because albeit a little slowly, Cyclone will outdamage the healing of the head. But attacking with Luca just gets it down faster. Well, that's a revive. I might have played that a little too close. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Perfect. Alright, at least they're focus firing. And Luke gets a chance to heal herself. Yeah, this isn't going as smoothly as I would expect it to, but maybe it's just that I'm normally not skipping fights, so I may in fact be like lower level than I would otherwise normally be. Yeah, because I definitely had Cyclone enough to use an Ether. Yeah. I think that it's the head that protected it from fire and lightning, so I think I should be able to burn it now. Yeah. Not for much. But these things are not as tanky as the head. So if we're going to talk about what happened here, just objectively, Honey and Marley walked into the castle. Marley declares innocence. Chancellor says, no shot. Put me on trial. Find me innocent by majority, and that is the cool slash. They got the dragon tank. Fix it, quickly. They throw me in jail anyway. Don't fool yourselves into thinking you've gotten away with this. So they make moves to execute me rather than confinement for 3 days. Then they bring a top secret weapon away from wherever it would usually be to the prison to stop an innocent man from escaping. Hey, we're in the basement. They're escaping! They're escaping! We have no choice but to break through! They're escaping! Stop! Princess Nadia! This is my friend. Show him your respect. But... Can't you take orders? Of course. Hold it right there. So, we're also going to go over what happened here. Chancellor comes down from the center. We just came from the left, where the prison was at the top of the left tower. Do as King Guardian the 33rd says. Father. Silence, Princess Nadia. The throne comes before your personal wishes. What? Just because I have a title doesn't mean I'm not a person. You pick up strange ideas venturing outside. I didn't pick up anything. It's called common sense. Princess Nadia. I despise you. I'm leaving. Princess Nadia. Come on, honey. And Luca too, I guess. Don't just stand there. After them. Princess Nadia. There they are. Don't lose them. There's no escape. Silence. Looks like a dead end. A gate? Come on! But we don't know where it'll take us. Who cares? This place stinks anyway. Princess Nadia! This is completely irrational. Hurry, honey! I find his specific reaction fun. Princess, move away from that hoodlum! Yes, the innocent hoodlum. Makes his innocent escape. They disappeared as his jaw hits the floor. Eek! Youch. There's no way the Chancellor can reach us here. But where are we? The civilization here seems so advanced. Like we're in another world. A strange crest is engraved here. It's sealed by some kind of power. Okay. So, even though you don't necessarily need to buy things, I think that we could benefit from buying things. You call this money? Oh well, I have some good stuff. We have an autogun, which is a 60% improvement for Luca. Then we have Iron Suit and Iron Helm, which are just great improvements to all. Save money, it'll do you good. That's my motto. And then you have the auto gun. And then, yeah, her accessory just boosts her ranged attack. Okay, now we're looking good. Let's see. You'll find some food at Ars Dome to the northeast, but only if you get past Lab 16. The beasts there don't react to weapons like guns and swords. Truce Dome? Never heard of it. This is Trandome. Kingdom? What are you talking about? If you're looking for food, you lose. This is an Enertron. You get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, but it still leaves you hungry. Will you rest in the Enertron? Yes. HP/MP restored. But you're still hungry. Which was not a concern before. Yep, we've got another crest. And we'll go to Lab 16. So I'd like to think that like every time they go through a gate to a new time, that Chrono and company are just like go like, hey, do you know about our time? Hey, do you know about our time? And everybody just thinks that they're absolute lunatics. But, you know, good practice anywhere is beat the healer first. But yeah, they go from, like, kind of like a cleaner Middle Ages to a dirtier Middle Ages to the far-flung future that really seems like, even though it's all blue, it's all like trash. These are garbage heaps or remains of buildings, whatever the case. Well, like we saw domes and stuff, so yeah, these are just like rubble that we're seeing out here. And these rats do nothing except for steal your tonics. Jerk. And we're gonna stop skipping enemies. We're gonna take what we can get, because now that we've got Marley, we at least want to get our techs. So, like, looking further down the line, like, the tech points, they are, they only account for the people who are in your active party, whereas there is some, like, experience sharing in terms of your levels for your backup party members, but the tech points only apply to your active party. So if you want to see like all the techs in the game, then you do need to switch out who you're using. I think for our purposes here, we're going to actually be using this party. There's a different party that I end up seeing in pretty much every playthrough, but I think the party of Marley, Luca, and Chrono is gonna be pretty good. But yeah, I kind of wanted to get her not skip battles here in favor of skipping battles at the cathedral, just because, you know, you get better XP and stuff here, so these battles are just preferred. And then you jump forward to Chrono Cross, the sequel. The re-release of that, you can turn off battles entirely. And that even in the base version of the game, battles didn't give XP. So that was an innovation that I don't think really took off. But it might have been like an effort to be different, because this game, Chrono Trigger, it influenced the genre. I don't know that Chrono Cross did as much, but it did try to introduce some different ideas. But I think that the most damning thing about it is that none of the characters matter. Like, they really don't. There are like two two story characters, and then everybody else is extra. And the back of the box and everywhere about it says 30 playable characters. But those 30 playable characters don't do or mean anything. Yeah, 1 second here. What is this? Oh, I know who that is. Somebody messaged me on Discord, but because of streamer mode, I couldn't tell who it was. Gotcha. And I guess I've just gotten beaten up while I was trying to look at that. But now that we've got Marley here, Marley's role in the party is healer. But yeah, if you're going to think about this as like Final Fantasy classes, you've got fighter, black mage, and white mage. So, you know, decent bread and butter party setup. But yeah, we'll see how we're feeling as we get down the line. If we they do have some places for like catching up on skills and stuff, but there are enough Let's Plays of this game out there that I don't feel like I necessarily need to do a showcase of what everybody does. I mean, there are people who are doing that. My goal is just to, you know, vibe, enjoy the game, and to get through it in an admittedly short amount of time. Not talking speed running, but we're talking about like just experiencing the game in a 2 to 3 day experience. Which, you know, if we're gonna talk a little broader here, like this is a feature that I would like to do, but in the future I would like to do it with games that I haven't played or beaten. But for now, it just makes it good practice for, you know, spending a long time in front of the microphone. And speaking of just the game right there, swing your sword really hard counts as magic, because these things cannot be touched by normal attacks. But Honey's slash counts as magic. Yep. Let's see. We're gonna pick these up, and I think we skip encounter. No, we don't skip them if we go this way. I thought he attacked you if you were further away, but skipped if you go close. That might be the other one that's up here. But yeah, that I'd like to use this as a way to experience some of the RPGs and JRPGs that I haven't gotten to play. My one friend is kind of pushing for Soul Reaver: Legacy of Kain. Not my usual type of game, but I'm certainly not opposed to giving it a shot, especially if it's something that I can do in like the amount of time that I want to do it. Apparently it's well beloved for its story and characters and stuff, so, and I'm not familiar with it, so I think it would be kind of cool to experience. Yeah, I think that like I did feel the battle skipping when fighting the dragon tank. That's why I'm a little less willing to start skipping battles here, because like this is a game where it's tuned that if you don't skip any battles, you will be ready for everything, with the exception being the final boss. The final boss, you kind of need to do all the side content if you want to have a good time. Because, like, final boss has some, like, moves and stuff that if you're not leveled up enough, or if your gear isn't good enough, you will just die. Let's see. Aris Dome. But yeah, I don't think that we'll be fighting the final boss tomorrow, unless we really book it. You there, where are you from? We came from the laboratories to the west. What? Hey, we've got people who crossed the ruins. Say again? You're joking. So there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants. Who are you? Daddy's gonna bring us some food. My husband went down to the food storage area below. I haven't seen him since. There's an old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots in the area. You can reach to the continent to the south through the sewer access, but stay off of Death Peak. There's an old man living in a dome near Death Peak. Talk about crackpots. The door with the crest? Dynamite won't budge it. Yeah, it's sealed with a power, don't you know? And we are now beyond the ruins. This is a shop? I don't think you have anything new for me. You sure this is money? Oh well, I have to lighten my inventory anyway. These people, they are looking at my, like, ancient currency and just going like, whatever. Yep, save money will do you good. It's what the guy who went to the south used to say. Are you going down below? Of course. Also, this guy has a name. His name is Doan. Of course. But no one's ever returned from there. Gotta give it a try, right? It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful now, and come back alive. Okay, we did use the Enertron, right? We did not. Because guess what? We've got more fights incoming. Looks like a statue. A memo is attached to it. Warning. Anyone within the vicinity of the stockroom will be attacked. Good to know. Also good to know that is precisely where we're going. And big old robot. Executing program. Honey, what's going on? Marley, let's go. Okay, so we've got robots with side parts. The bits. Destroy them. Because this guy does have rather savage counterattacks if you attack the middle bit without destroying the sides. But yeah, like, I think that that's like a this certainly wasn't the first game to do that, where like you know, you'd have the smaller parts that you could attack and that you really should before attacking the big part. He's got a countdown, but what's he going to do? Okay, here they come. And I think in this game they are kind with the regenerating accessories, that they come back with half health. They go down a lot faster. And I think we've got him before he can revive. Because by himself, he doesn't do a whole lot. Yeah. Level up, Marley's level up. Phew, something reeks. Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. Honey, look. Passed away long ago, I suppose. He's holding on to something. What do you suppose this is? It looks like some kind of seed. A seed? Do you suppose it could grow in a place like this? The following is written on a soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it. Noted. Mid-ether. We're gonna catch a rat. There it is. Shh, it might run away. Dash with the B button, catch it with A. You got it. And I think I already screwed up. Yeah. That's alright. We can just do it again. Got him. Squeak! I give up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R buttons, and then press the A button to access the secret passage, Squeak. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry. Alright, easy enough. So we will open this up. But we also have an Enertron right upstairs here. And I'm going to hit you guys with the be right back when I get some water. Yes, we're back with water, but you're still hungry. And we'll go right back down. Oh, actually, just one more thing. I wanted to do one more thing. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Sorry, just checking what was in my messages. All right. Yep, we've got a guy who attacks anything that moves. But yeah, like I don't know. I think they make do a pretty good job of making the making this future look pretty miserable. Anywhere underground is rusty and smoky. Anywhere on the surface is just a snow, wasteland, rubble. And you know, you'll get to find out the reasoning for that before too long. But also kind of like this future is kind of like a it's a good way to, you know, see the stakes of what you're doing in this game. Okay. Yeah, we'll fight each of these once. Yeah, like I did want to do this last weekend, but that's where I got pretty sick, and I'm glad to be over that. But that took up like my entire weekend and more. Yesterday was not sickness, but it was definitely a needed rest day, because after 2 days of voicing in the Memory Rewind game, yeah, my voice was feeling kind of sore. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we need to press that. Doesn't matter right now, but it'll just open up a road later. There we are. Yeah. Whereas here, we just need to get around. But yeah, I'm so this is the info center. Good. The computer is still operational. If we run a search on time warps, we might find our gate. I feel like that's kind of wishful thinking, but the way this game works, then sure, let's go with that. Here, got it. You think that the people of the original or the original inhabitants of this dome also had you know, records of time travel? I mean, it's not impossible. East of our dome. Okay, so we've got the dome on the other side of a long piece of road. That would be Protodome, I believe. Leave it to Luca. I'm beginning to think you could find anything with this device. Say, what does this button do? The classic. 1999 AD. Visual record of the Day of Lavos. So, like, real talk, like, those domes may as well just be, like, Dragon Ball cities. And the Day of Lavos. How do you stop that? As three teenagers from the Middle Ages. What is that? Lavos? Is that what's destroying our world? We must truly be in the future. No! No way! I refuse to believe it. This can't be the way the world ends. Honey? There's only one thing we can do. We must change history, just like Honey did when he saved me. Okay, Luca? Okay, Honey? I guess so. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Honey, let's go. Okay. Honey, Luca, together we can do this. Let's take a second to do some more research on Lavos' activities back in our time period. Next stop, Protodome. Let's go. And now we're gonna dodge everything on the way out. Or not, I say. It's alright. I guess we were, you know, gonna do this anyway. Why not? I don't know if I can one-shot this thing. Don't think I can. But that's okay. There's not a lot between me and the outside. But I do think that there is a detour that was referenced by the guys upstairs that we can and probably should do. And that is to get to the base of Death Peak, which is a location for later. But you can do it now. You get a shortcut, and there is one accessory for Honey that is there that I would not be replacing except with its direct upgrade for the rest of the game. Well, what did you discover? This is our future. Eh? Who cares? Where's the food? This is all we could get. Seeds. You don't know how long the Enertron will hold out. Those seeds might be your only hope. You have to stay alive, and so do we. Huh. You're strange. You're different from us. I think it's because we're healthy. Healthy. Got a nice ring to it. We'll try growing the seeds. What are those? They just might be our future. Heading for Protodome? Go by the way of Laboratory 32, and take this with you. Got one bike key. It's a key to the jet bike in Lab 32. I used to ride it when I was young. Hope it still works. They've got more powerful robots over there. Take care and stay healthy. Can do. I do like that everyone's attention was on us as soon as we came out here. Look at how crowded around here everybody that was spread out is. They all want the news. Where is the food? Because I mean, the Endertron's convenient, but you know, food. Food is better. We'll save more from Beyond the Ruins. But yeah, we are going to take our detour to the sewer access. Like, I think it'll take a little more time and effort to do it now than it would be to come back when you need to go this way. Bandits! Must report to Sir Crawley. Okay. We've got egg monsters. Let's see. Egder and Nereid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to get like all the way up to the boss of this place to get the item I want. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and clear it. $600G. Fishman. Yeah, you can't get it. I wonder if Fire Whirl does appreciably more to these guys or not. Because Flame Toss and Slash did not, but what if you put them together? It's not. But it is close. Like, I would actually do that if they were just a slightly bit closer together. You know, where you could hit both of them. There was a bridge here. I saw it, Ribbit. Fool, Ribbit, there's nothing here. But it's true, Ribbit. Someone's coming. Let's scram, Ribbit. Oh, exposition frogs. This is a tad on the spooky side. This is an eerie place. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, we're going. There's a diary. Here's the last page. It's all over. The fishmen attack if I make even the slightest noise. I'd rather have my gums scraped than have to fight these fiends. Yeah. So, we will do just that. No cat noise from me. No kicking the can into a trash bin. No, touching the cheese to get a rat's attention. No touching the save point, which makes a chime noise. I think that's the most devious one there, is to have a save point at the end of that, and the noise of the save point triggers it. So, can't fire whirl them, but can do a line attack in both directions. And there's Provoke. And I think with that, we've learned all of the techs that we are capable of at this time. This was devious. This got to me for a long time. But your only hint is the top of the wall here, but you can go through here, and that's what you have to do to hit the switch and open that door. Which you then have to go behind the wall to get through. Press the switch and the bridge opens, Ribbit.
So switch it on, Gribbit.
Ribbit! It's out of reach, Ribbit.
And you call yourself a frog, Ribbit. Gribbit. Someone's coming. Let's scram, Gribbit.
I do like the frog gas. That's the one, Rage Band. %50 counterattack rate. That's nuts. And if you recall, when the let's see, it may not apply to all times this is the case, but when the machine boss there had the countdown from 5, at least on some decent encounters that I can think of, each one of those counts as an attack, and you can counter it. The three of them are almost here.
Coming through the sewer like they own it. They must have a death wish. We shall teach them a lesson.
Let's show them, hee.
Just let them come through here. They'll be chopped liver.
Ha 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 hee. Ha 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 hee.
Huh.
And boss fight. Well, it's not a boss fight, but it is the fight here. Yeah, although threatening, it's a HP to 1 attack. So, really doesn't matter what level you are. But I have seen people come back here later and they just like one tap this guy. So like he is difficulty wise like tuned for being here right now. Even though it's like fully optional until later.
I'll shred you.
Yeah. So it has the normal battle theme, but has the boss death animation. 100 experience points, 500 G, and a mid-ether. We'll take it. Okay, not quite done here. Yeah, we've got about an hour left. We might get through this time period, through the end of it. And that's a Fishman down. And what's the payoff for getting through here? Well, you get a sword. You get to open all of the bridges in here. And we'll show it on the way back, but you can go through this whole place without fighting anything now. We've got a dome, the Keeper's Dome. Just a flicker.
I am pleased you think me worthy, O wise one. I await your final program code. Now don't go getting all emotional on me, critter. Back to work now. Shala, I've missed you so. No, you must not climb Death Peak. Wouldn't make it very far anyway. It has to be the right time, and they have to show you the way. Say, did you see my masterpieces? The Ocean Palace and the Blackbird? I designed and built them both. So yeah, what a strange guy. A curious crest is engraved here. Some unknown power keeps it sealed. And, you know, we can not get very far on Death Peak. Yeah. Just got knocked off right away. Okay, back to the sewer access. And away we go. To clear, let's see, yep, skip you. Not that. Skip here, get here. Get here, and we're at the entrance. So, whatever else you may say, the sewer access is now just a thoroughfare. All right. Okay, we'll rest. Hungry. And then, yeah, then we get to return to our original trajectory, which was to go to the jet bike at Lab 32. Mid-tonic. There's the jet bike. Hold it right there. Hey, it's the man. Thanks for the intro, babe. The man. You lowlifes can call me Johnny. Now listen up. Part of an old highway leads through these ruins. Think you can beat me in a bike race? Use that jet bike and don't chicken out, babe. Do you know how to ride? Yes. So we are going to, no, I think we'll talk to him at the other side. So this is a supremely rubber banding race. Just need to know what the turbo button is so that I use it at the right time at the end. Yeah, it's just B. All right. Which I think that there are prizes. You can't get them yet, but there are prizes for having a good time going through here. So I can only imagine that's just by keeping Johnny off your tail. Oh no, nope, I failed it. Oh, I boosted too early. You're worthless. Give it up. Go home. Ha! What losers. You can walk your way across, but that's Monster City. No, we won't do that. Right again if you think you can handle it, chump. That is way more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, but you know, Johnny, I think, may be like the one guy in this time period who's having a great time. He's like living his best life, just hanging out by this highway and challenging anybody who will talk to him to a race. But seeing as Doan hadn't rode this jet bike for years, I wonder who or if Johnny has been racing with anybody. There we go. That's more like it. But yeah, there's a You beat me? I don't get it. You can challenge me anytime. We'll ride the wind, babe. All right. Yeah, but if you do walk across the ruins there, I believe that's where you get the ability to have like a high score on your races. So this is the Protodome, as described at the info center. All right. Just zap, zap. Yeah, these guys are not as strong as the ones that attack moving objects. Okay. Get our XP. Huh, for some reason I thought I could skip those. Cyclone. Could at least get a Cyclone in on several of them. But I mean, you see that Enertron right there, right? Just means this fight is free. Use the Enertron. But yeah, I'm glad that Johnny's enjoying himself. What is this? It's in bad shape, but it appears to be a humanoid robot. Incredible. You know, just like Luca was dreaming of making at her house. I think I can fix it. What? It might attack us. I'll make sure it won't. Machines aren't capable of evil. Humans make them that way. Luca, you pity them, don't you? Let me get to work now, okay? Oh yeah, robot surgery. The door won't budge. Right, that does it. I'm going to give it some juice. Good morning. Mo. Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress. I'm Marley. And this is Honey. And Luca here fixed you. Understood. Madam Luca fixed me. Just Luca will do.
Impossible. That would be rude. Look, I hate formal titles, don't you, Marley? Hate them. I understand, Luca. Alright, what's your name? Name? My serial number, it's R66Y. R66Y? Cool. No, that won't do at all. Come on, honey, let's give him a better name. Interestingly, R66Y would fit, but, you know, Robo's a cute name, so, yeah. Robo, that's perfect. Your new name is Robo, okay? I am Robo. Data storage complete. Hey, Robo, why aren't there any people here? What has happened here? There were many humans and others of my kind in this dome. I think something awful happened here. It would appear so. But how is it that you survived? We came through a time warp from the year 1000. While exploring Ars Dome, we learned there was a gate here. We found you and became looking for the gate. But the door to the inner chambers is locked, so we're out of luck. The power is off. If we go to the factory up north, I can pass through security and activate this dome's generator. You did that for us? You repaired me. Now it's my turn to help you. But the generator won't run for long, so someone must stay behind to open the door while the power is on. Then Marley or I will stay. Who will stay behind? Marley. Okay, be careful, honey. Yeah, Robo and Luca. Let's go. But yeah, I feel like we can finish the factory in time. But I think that's going to be the extent of it. We'll return to the present. Override security system 00. Yep, get attacked immediately. By enemies that have a deceptively high defense. And I have no idea how the damage calculation works, or if it does work, because it seems like a lottery whether it will hit or not. Let's see. I think we need to go to this side first. Let's see. Yep, we'll fight him, I guess. Like, I think these guys have, like, a special something if you have, like, 2 different colors out here for too long. That they have, like, a special attack or something. But yeah, we're hitting for 1, and then, like, Robo will sometimes hit for 7. It just seems all over the place. 18. Shelter. Robo, do it. Open the hatch. Alright. Got another alkaline.
I don't know if Robo comes with his first two abilities or if he has to learn Laser Spin. Let's see. Robo Tackle. Yeah, so he has 3 skills. Rocket Punch, restore an ally's HP some, which is stronger than Marley's Aura, and then Laser Spin all enemies. Yeah, so pretty good, really. Alright. Easy fights. Like, they have a real, like, slime problem in this factory. Which, in spite of, like, the rest of the world around us, seems to be, fully operational. Like, it doesn't even, like, look like it's, decrepit or, damaged in any way. Like, it seems like it could do the job it was built for. Which, as far as we're looking at it, it's power generation. Who knows what else it can do. Yeah, we're beating up slimes and acids and stuff. And that, yeah, I think that there are more of the like humanoid robots in here. Like we saw a few of them under the Aris Dome, but like more of those guys. There's a laser. Titan Vest, which he's already got one. Put it on the boy. We've got another computer. Hammer arm. Replace your tin arm. All systems down. Defense lasers are off. So, like, I don't think that techs are going to do, like, any more damage. But there are a lot of them. That did 0 damage. Alright. Yeah, 0 damage. Yeah, they appear to be immune to what's considered magic. Oops. Just want to attack the green guy. We don't want them to do that all attack with each of these. There we go. Yeah, I really don't really understand the purpose is, other than maybe on your first battle with them, thinking like, oh no, what do I do? I'm doing like no damage to these guys. It's just that they have a very small health pool. And Honey's crits just aren't really doing a whole lot. Let's see. So we
do want to use Robo's Cure Beam. And on himself, yeah, why not? So we've got a ladder there, and the lasers are off. So let's go down the ladder. Okay, so I do know the password and I could get in right now, but I at least want to go through the other side of this place. And that with the lasers down, we can take the elevator down here. So we're at the factory ruins. Go up. Yeah, I think it might be a little ambitious to, you know, go to the boss fight of this place pretty much immediately. Whereas here, there are like a few steps to working out the password. We just don't want to touch any robots on the conveyor belt or it will kick you out. Not only kick you out, but kick you into like a series of fights. However, you might have to do that. I don't know if I can game it like this. Close. Alright. Can. Alright. I think I screwed up the targeting on the Cyclone. Yeah, I'm not sure what status effect that is, but Luca's gun does put a status effect on things sometimes, it looks like. Okay. Got a terminal. Crane control, XA, and BB. Oh, darn it. I was going to skip past them, but they wouldn't take no for an answer. These guys are a little healthy. Get up to the crane controls. let's see, we want XA. It's a little weird because, like, I took away the reversed AB, because B is your confirm button. So it's a little weird to do like this. Just be mindful where your A and B buttons are. Oh, is it AA? I think it's AA. Yep, so we get the barrels out of the way. Which I think that fully opens this side of the factory. Okay, that's the way back. This is the way forward. The goal of this side. So that's my third bolt sword. Last defense lock code named Zaby. Translation, XABY. That's XABY. You got it. And that's how you learn the password to the other side. And the other side is using that password is how you finish this. I don't recall if there's any item down here or anything. Could be. Yeah. Robin bow for Marley. And that's the third time dodging those guys. Actually, I can take this down. Yeah. Can I take this one down? I can. There we go. That's what we wanted. So X, A, nope. X, A, B, Y. Emergency. Security system has gone haywire. Must escape immediately. Yep, let's go. Ooh. Strong robot. Hurry, now. Okay. So we do have to go out on foot. The elevators won't work during the alarm. It's blue robos! These are my friends. R64Y, R67Y, R69Y. Good to see you. What are you doing? You are defective. You have been tainted. Pardon? I'm
Malfunctioning? Affirmative. A defect? I'm a defect. Have you forgotten our mission? All intruders must be eliminated. That was my purpose. You shame us. You must be destroyed. What are you doing? Well, we just sat back and let that happen. Please stop, please. Robo! Now to take care of the intruders. No! Let's take care of you! There's our boss theme. So these guys have a little gimmick that the fewer of them there are, the more dangerous skills they'll throw out. But they individually have fairly low health, and that, well, that having the rage band on, that's going to mess that up, so we'll try to balance that a little bit. But I believe, yeah. I believe 1 to 2s, or 2 to 3 cyclones will kill the full row. Or, you know, 2 counterattacks. And Honey's almost dead. We will drop a mid-tonic on him, given the opportunity. Oh, they were kind. Okay, but yeah, they didn't pull out anything special, but you know, the only thing they really had going for them were their numbers. Robo! And then I'm short-handed. They trashed him. He's in bad shape. I'm not sure I can fix him. Let's get him back to Protodome for now. Can you repair me? Shh, don't talk. You are trying to save our world. I don't know how far we'll get, but that's the plan. Anyway, Robo, what are you going to do when you're repaired? What am I going to do? Yeah, I mean, what plans do you have for the future? Luca, no one has ever asked me that before. Good morning. Robo, you're all right. Luca, you're incredible. I hope I never have to do that again. Luca, I have made up my mind. I want to go with you. Pardon?
There is nothing left for me here. Together, maybe we can give this planet of ours a chance. Then let's go. The gate's up ahead. Hang on to your shorts. Oh man, that didn't look right. Oh my gosh. Where are we? Ah, more guests. What do you mean, guest? And where are we? Why, this is the end of time, of course. All lost travelers in time wind up here. Now, where are you from? We're from Guardia Kingdom circa 1000 AD. I come from 2300 AD. When four or more beings step into a time warp, the conservation of time theorem states that they will turn up at the space-time coordinates of least resistance, here. Disturbances in the disturbances in the space-time continuum have increased recently. Far too many folks are just popping in here. I fear something is having a powerful effect on the very fabric of time. Which means one of us has to remain here? Stay here? Alone? It is pretty bleak here. But not to worry, all time periods connect here. You can visit your friends whenever you wish, but you can never travel in groups greater than 3. So, one of us must stay. Who will it be, honey? It's gonna be... I'm just thinking about this next dungeon here. That Robo might actually be really good for it. But no, I'll stick to my guns. That this is the party who I plan to use long term. Please come for me whenever you need me. So there you have it. Don't forget, press the Y button to switch party members. How do we get back to our time? You see those lovely pillars of light? Those hook you up to different eras. Once you've been through a gate, you can always use it to come here. To use a gate from here, step into the light and press the A button, but beware the gate which leads from that bucket. Yeah, I'm not going to do the thing where I go up against the final boss right now. Not going to do it. End of time. Hey! Don't be in such a rush. Before you go, take a peek inside the room behind me. What are you looking at? I'm Spikio, the Master of War. I've seen all kinds of battles from here. How do I look to you guys? Weak. I see. Let's put it this way. If you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak. You are strong of will. That's why the old one let you through. Long before you were born, there was a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone there could use it. But in time, people began to abuse their power. It got so bad that no one was allowed to use magic except wizards. But you have it. Determination, I mean. Magic needs power of the heart. It needs inner strength. Magic is divided into 4 types: lightning, fire, water, and shadow. You, with the punk hairdo, you're lightning. The one with the ponytail is water. The one with the goofy glasses is fire. Not just magic, but everything is based on the balance of these 4 powers. Think magic, and starting from the door, walk clockwise around the walls of my room 3 times.
Don't lose track now. Okay, let's... Darn it, I didn't want to open the door. Magic, 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 magic. Magic, magic, magic. Magic, 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 magic. Magic, 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 magic. Magic, magic, magic. Magic, magic, magic. I was saying magic too much that I may have lost count. I think that's 3. Nope. Alright. Alright, let's just run. Magic. Magic for 1. Magic. 2. Magic. Very good. Ipso facto minimo magico. Honey learns to use magic. Marley learns to use magic. Luca learns to use magic. So, fortified with magic, want to try it out? No, you will wipe the floor with me. You guys are too much. Bring newcomers to meet me. Hey. Well, well, people who lived long ago all enjoyed such powers. Now, I know you're itching to go ripping back and forth through time, but first you need to return to your era. And you must hurry. The longer you remain here, the harder it will be to change that which must be changed. Stop by whenever you're in the area. Okay, let's free heal. We'll save. And we will go to, not Protodome, that's where we came from. Medina Village, 1000 AD. We haven't been to Medina Village, but that's where we're going. Oh, shoot, I lost my face tracking. Thanks, alarm clock. There we go. Hey, did you just come out of the closet? Get out of here. Who do you think you are? Coming and going out of your closet at all hours? Scram. Wait a sec. Medina Village was founded by the ancestors of the mystics who lost a war to human beings. Most mystics hold a grudge against humans. Be careful. There's an odd man who lives near the cave in the mountains to the west. You might enjoy a chat with him. Thanks. Why are you being so nice? Mystics aren't supposed to get along with humans. Humans fought the mystics over 400 years ago. My motto is forgive and forget, but not many seem to agree with me. Sounds good. So, yeah, let's just leave. Yeah, we're gonna go to where we need to go, which is Melchior's hut. We don't even have to go here. Ah, hello. Could I interest you in a weapon? Yes, I'd like to buy one. We have the red katana, and then we have all 3 weapons that we picked up, as well as the Titan Vest. Which, the Titan Vest is an improvement. But I think we'll just buy the red katana. And we will, take Robo's Titan Vest. And, give that to, Luca. I think we're due for, like, the first thing from her father once we get back. Weapons. If there weren't evil in this world, there would be no need for weapons. What a sad state of affairs. Should you desire to return to Truce Village, use the shortcut through the cave in the mountains to the north. Alright, looks like we're going into extra innings. We've got time. I think we're gonna do this dungeon. Alright, but we're gonna save our game. The Village of Magic. Hecarim Cave. Death to the Mystic's enemies. So, that little dance with Specchio, that was unlocking the rest of our tech. So, you know, we will be able to level from here. Dual attack Antipode. I don't know if there's a proper spelling, but that's how I've always, or pronunciation, but that's how I've always read it. And this cave kind of has the feature of you just learned magic. Now you're going to use magic. Yep. So we have lightning, we have ice, and we have fire. And they said that Marley's power was ice, and you go, well, didn't he say water? Well, somebody else has, like, proper water, but they're both water elements. I wonder if I can attack these guys. I've never really dabbled with that. Not effectively. Not when a spell will one-shot them. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty easy kind of like one-trick dungeon. That magic is the answer to everything. Which does make it feel a little slow or dull, but it also means that we can get through it fairly quickly. Yeah, I was thinking about it because Robo has his, because the bit with him is that Specchio tells him that he can't, these guys have really low health. Huh. Specchio says to Robo that you can't use magic, but your lasers count as shadow, effectively. So, his laser spin that hits all targets may actually be good here, but I don't know if it does enough damage. Those guys, it definitely would have been enough damage. Because laser spin does hit everybody, but it individually is not as strong as this spell casting. Which I do find it interesting that, like, Luca's element is fire, and she does learn fire skills, but 3 of her fire skills are, there's the flame toss that she's had since pretty much the beginning, and then 2 of them are, like, types of bombs. So, like, really, she has fire magic, but she also has fire science. But yeah, I think that once we get out of this cave, we'll call it a night.
call that decent progress. To effectively complete two chapters, really. Because we had the kind of introductory chapter of the Marley going missing, and then we had our adventure through the future wasteland, which we did do the optional dungeon there. And this one, we do have to do it, and it is the way forward. But it gets us pretty much back to neutral, where we could access anything else. Because the three pillars of light at the end of time, they are the protodome that you came from the 2300. They're the Medina village, which we came out from here. And then there's 65 million BC. That'll be cool. Because nobody ever messed with history by going to the deep past. Yeah, I just want to see if these guys will go down reasonably with regular attacks. I think spells would still be faster. I just got it where like a 50 killed one before, which that's probably what their HP is, or close to it. But these guys, they were getting hit for 1 on the counterattack. So, like I said, the Rage Band that Chrono has on right now, that's 50% counterattack rate, and I think the only thing that I would put on him that is the upgrade to that, which is the Fury Band, Frenzy Band, and it's like a 75% counter, which is nuts because unlike some games, it's not, is this the, okay, that's not it. Okay, I was thinking we'd hit the boss room already. Alright. And I was like, where's the save point? Yeah. Having an MP draining attack in a what's effectively a magic tutorial dungeon seems kind of cruel. But yeah, let's see, what was the last thing I was talking about? Time travel to the dinosaurs, because there are going to be dinosaurs. Akira Toriyama already has like dinosaurs in Dragon Ball, so why wouldn't his style of dinosaurs also be in this game? But yeah, I do think it's kind of cool, and these are the same as the doors. It's sealed with a mysterious energy. But I do find it cool that this and Dragon Quest are like very Akira Toriyama design, are very heavily drawn from his designs. So let's see, we want the shelter here actually, because we want our MP back. Yeah, we'll save again. And we've got our boss fight. Death to the Mystic's enemies. Heckran. Which, guess what? Just like the rest of the dungeon, you hit him with magic. I think he actually has, like, full physical immunity. But then he, like, dodges. We'll see when he hits Honey. Oh yeah, we also do have the Marley Luca double tech. We should see how that does for damage. 130 from Marley, 140 from Luca, and that's a telegraphed counterattack. Which is also a please take a moment to sit back, drink your water, and heal. There we go. $272. So, yeah, it's about even. Just as a single attack. And we're gonna wait for Honey to get back around, and we'll do another Aura Whirl. We won't use a mid-tonic, we'll just use a regular one. Yeah, you just, like, taking a beating, whereas Honey was sitting there, you know, perfectly fine. Healthy. I don't think he's going to counterattack. I think that's low health. But it was definitely, like, his counter stance, visually. Okay. Marley might have just died. Okay. Oh, he was in his counter stance. Well, shoot. Okay. Ow. Well, I'm out of revives, so, yeah, we'll, deal with it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect that I was gonna lose, but that may be the case. Unless Marley somehow clutches it out. Yep. Marley wins. If only the great Magus who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics. Conveniently, we just got a big hint. Grrr. just coincidentally on the way home. In the Middle Ages, Magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. If we go to the Middle Ages and take out Magus, can we change history? We could use the gate at the fairgrounds. Yeah, we'll jump in. So, I'm actually going to hit the shop. I'd probably remember because of how recent it is. Fritz, come on in. Honey, I owe you one. You saved my skin back there. He's the guy we rescued from prison. Man, was I up the creek. I went off on a buying trip and ended up getting jailed with a bunch of thieves. The officials plan to execute me without a trial. What has gotten into them? We're forever in your debt. Thank you again. Hope my dad never hears about this. Got 10 meat ethers. Huh? Hey? Dad! Working hard? But of course, right? Yes. Well, alright. Honey, I'm in your debt. Okay. Now, honey, down to business. Please buy whatever you like. Like some revives. I would probably remember anyway. Also, he sells the same weapons as Melchior now. No revives. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to go see Luca's dad. If he's here. Let's see. Oh, Luca's mom. Luca and Taban only care about their silly toys. Here's what we earned today. You're so thoughtful. Yep, it's the same. Oh, you're just in time. You got one Taban vest. It's my finest work, the ultimate in defense for my daughter. Which actually, the stuff he gives you is very good for her. Taban vest. It's better than the Titan vest, +2 speed and defense against fire up. And we can put the Titan vest on Marley. We'll rest at the house. And then we will go to the end of time. Oh yeah, Mom, I'm out of prison. Honey! Honey, you had me so worried. I heard you were to be executed, dear. Stop scaring me like that. Okay. Let's all just, calm down. How about a snooze? And, reintroduce Luca to my mom. Hi! Luca! We hardly see you these days. I've been kind of busy. Don't let life pass you by, dear, and say hi to your parents. Alright, so we can go all the way up to the telepod, hit that gate. And that adds our destination to the other side. Save. Still the Village of Magic, which was a brief chapter. It was that dungeon. And tomorrow we go to war. It is getting late here for me, so I'm going to call it here. But, it's been fun, and I will be back bright and early in the morning